Hey friends, welcome to Yoga Fit with Lindsay. I'm Lindsay, of course. Hey, so welcome to day 3 of the challenge. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Hopefully you've already signed up, but if you haven't, I posted the link below. Go sign up on my website, and that way I can put you in the Facebook group. There's a bunch of us already there, and we're talking and supporting each other, so I would love for you to be a part of that. All right, so let's get right to it. We have lots to get done. Go ahead and come down to your yoga mat. You don't need any equipment for this at all, just your beautiful body. So come on to hands and knees. And then as you inhale, drop your belly down and look up. And then as you exhale, round your back. So we're just gonna start with a couple rounds of cat and cow pose to start to warm up the muscles in your core and around your spine. We're also starting to form a connection between the way that you're breathing and the way that your body's moving. Super important, especially when it comes to yoga. All right, now find a flat back, and then as you inhale, reach your right arm forward as if you were gonna shake someone's hand in front of you, and then extend your left leg back. And then so pause here, you're gonna feel like really wobbly at first, and then you'll start to engage your belly and get a little bit less wobbly. Now from here, tap your left toes down and lift them back up. So the only thing moving in my body is my leg. Everything else is staying strong and stable. It's all on, it's all squeezing. Tap down. So you're gonna kind of squeeze your booty to lift your leg up. Belly has to stay tight. Let's do that like 3 more times on this side. I'm already starting to feel my core heating up. All right, put that back down. Take a moment, kind of just play with the weight back and forth, and then reach your left arm out, and then stretch your right leg back. And again, pause, pull your belly button in and up, and then tap your toes down, squeeze your booty to lift up. Tap down, lift up through the heel. All right, 3 more times. And last one. All right, put the hand and the knee back down, and then press back to downward facing dog. So that inverted V shape, chest presses back towards your thighs, tailbone lifts, and heels press down. Take a couple breaths into the back of your legs. Really press your hands intentionally into the ground. And the next time you breathe in, look forward, and then step up to the top of your yoga mat and come into a forward fold over your legs. Now, it doesn't have to be like the deepest forward fold that you've ever done. Just kind of relax over your legs. Even a soft bend in the knees is great. Relax your head and your neck. Then take a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your legs, look forward, flatten out your back, and then exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, reach up for mountain pose. Okay, now from here, bring your right leg up at a 90-degree angle and put it back down. And then do the same thing with your left leg. So it's as if you're kind of like marching in place. You sort of find your balance and then switch. So I want you to start to try and do this without leaning back. Sometimes there's a tendency to lean back, but if you think about pulling your knee up by squeezing your belly, you'll really start to feel this in your core. All right, after you've done your left leg, go ahead and fold forward. Then take a halfway lift, flatten out your back, look forward, put your hands down, and then step back to the top of a push-up. So engage your belly, hands right underneath your shoulders, and then come down to your forearms. So take a forearm plank. Nope, I changed my mind. Actually, come back up to your hands. No, I changed my mind again. Come back down to your forearms. No, I liked it better when we were up there. Okay, come back up. Actually, let's just keep doing that. Bring it down, and then back up. Try not to sway side to side too much. A little bit is cool. Belly stays on and tight. All right, I'm starting to feel the heat in my shoulders, my belly for sure. Let's do that one more time. Down and up. Next time you come up, press back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into your shoulders and let it go. All right, now inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet to the top of your space. Breathe in, take a halfway lift, and breathe out and fold into your legs. Now inhale up for mountain pose. And we're gonna march. This time though, we're gonna add like a little bit of a rotation. So bring your left elbow to your right knee and come back up. And then do the same thing to your other knee. And you're just twisting. So it feels good to kind of breathe out as you twist. Bring out. Again, a little bit of balance happening to start to work the stabilizing muscles and make you strong from the inside out. Also kind of feels like a jazzercise class, especially if you do it a little bit faster, right? Which is not a bad thing. All right, couple more. And reach your arms up, and then fold forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Put your hands down, step back for a high plank. All right, so stay high here, keep your hands down. We're just gonna walk them outside your mat, and then back in narrow. And then wide, and then narrow. And you can probably see I'm kind of swaying side to side a lot here, but I'm gonna start to control that with more squeeze of my belly. So, working those anti-rotation muscles, the really deep muscles in the abdominal wall. All right, let's do that one more time. Take it wide, back in, and press back for dog. All right, now inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift, and exhale, fold down. Now inhale, come up for mountain pose. And this time, bring your hands to your hips. Take your right knee up, form a 90-degree angle with it. And then kick it out. So again, there's kind of that tendency to want to lean back, but we combat that by just engaging the belly and lifting the leg from there. So lifting from the top of the leg. Good. And your leg's gonna wanna like kind of fall down, and you're just gonna lift it back up again. Every time it falls, just lift it back up where it was. Let's take one more breath. And release, shake it out, dance it out. All right, I'll stop. All right, lift your left leg up. I'm a terrible dancer. And extend it out. But I dance all the time. Very enthusiastic dancer, at least. If you're gonna be bad at something, you might as well do it enthusiastically, right? All right, keep lifting it up. Belly on and tight. Couple deep breaths. One more. And release. Shake it out, dance it out, twerk it out. All right, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, you fold. Halfway lift, hands down. So now this time, just like last time, we're gonna take it out, out, in, but we're gonna add a little rotation open to the side. Come back, out, out, in, and rotate the other way. Out, out, in, take it into the side plank. Good, you got it. So again, minimizing the sway side to side, other than that big expansion here. Okay, let's go one more time on each side. Hips are low. And there it is. Hands to the ground. And press back to downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. All right, now inhale, look forward. Bring your feet forward. Take a halfway lift and a forward fold. All right, now come down, find a seat, and roll onto your back. So setting up for a glute bridge, these are some of my favorite ways to start to just activate the glutes, start to get them firing off. All right, so down on your back, hands by your side, come on up with your hips, and then extend your right leg up. So now my hips are not gonna drop, I'm just gonna move my leg down and up, and down, and up, and my hips are off the ground, and it feels like I'm keeping them up just by the work of my left butt cheek. Keep lifting the hips, just like in that standing pose, they're gonna wanna sink down, and your job is just to keep lifting them up where they were. All right, next time you come up, let's keep the leg up. Now we're gonna move your hips, so they're gonna go up and then down, and then up and then down. Right leg stays up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that left butt cheek. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, couple more just to connect to it, just to get the feeling of engaging it. Next time we come up, stay up with the hips. Let's hit a tiny little pulse, just to really start the blood pumping there. A little bit higher, a little bit tighter, which, as I always say, is what your booty is gonna look like after you do these. That's the goal, right? Here for 4, pulse, 3, pulse, 2, holy moly, it's shaking, let it go. Okay, hug your knees in, rock side to side, make some dramatic noises if you need to. All right, put your feet back down. Let's do that on the other side. Lift your hips up. All right, tighten up the butt cheeks. Lift your left leg up. Now the stretch kind of feels good. Pull it in towards your face and then kick it forward. Lift it up, kick it down, lift it up, kick it down. Good. Can the hips be a little bit higher? Yeah, I think they can. Okay, next time it comes up, it's gonna stay up, and we're gonna go up with the hips and all the way down. Up with the hips and all the way down. So we're gonna do the pulses next, but for now, full range of motion. Up as high as you can, tap down. And there's like that squeeze at the top. Do you guys like how whenever I talk about booty muscles, I do this little like creepy hand thing? I can't help it. All right, come on up and pulse. Tiny pulse, a little bit higher, a little bit tighter. Now we're really feeling it. Okay, almost there. Stay with it, stay with it. You still with me? Here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let it go. Hug it in. Okay, so now your glutes are definitely firing off. We're gonna rock and roll forwards and backwards. And make your way all the way up and find the center of your mat. All right, so now let's put those glutes to work with a little compound movement with just a simple squat. Bring it down, up and squeeze. Down, up and squeeze. So down and back. And maybe you could even sit a little bit lower than your knees. And sit as low as you can. Pop back up with a big squeeze. I like to connect the breath. I like to breathe out as I come up. Good. Just simple body weight squat. They're classic for a reason. They're super effective. Okay, now I'm feeling them. I'm getting really warm. Let's do 5 more of these guys. And last one, make it a good one. All right, now take this right foot, take a nice wide stance, point your right foot out to the right, arms go up, and then we're gonna sink down into a side lunge. So warrior 2, right? So find warrior 2 pose. Let's give it a breath or 2. Inhale, come up and out. Exhale, sink in, down in a little bit lower. So we're just kind of toggling in and out of the pose. Melt down into the hips. All right, let's
let's do that one more time. Come in nice and deep this time. Maybe a little bit deeper. Flip your palms to face up. Now, just like you're pressing up into, I don't know, an imaginary little shelf. Or, better yet, you have two really cute puppies, and you're just bouncing them up and down, right? So you're kind of creating resistance for yourself by just tightening up through the shoulders, the arms, imagining there's something there with a little bit of weight to it. Maybe kitties. Maybe if you're a bird person. Nothing against birds. They don't weigh very much. All right, getting off track. Flip it and point down, like you're pressing down into a shelf, or you're patting two little like Great Dane dogs' heads. And they're good boys, yes they are. All right, couple more. I'm starting to feel the shoulders. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straighten out that leg. Okay, walk it in, shake it out a little bit. Maybe some awesome dance moves. All right, so middle of your mat, find your squat position again. So feet about shoulder width apart. Bring it down and back, stand up. Now watch, I'm gonna step back and lunge, come back to where I was, and then do that with the other leg. So I'm going between a squat and a reverse lunge. So with this reverse lunge, I want you to bend your back knee, right? So that's what creates the lunge, is that big bend of the back knee. It's gonna almost kiss the ground. Not quite, almost. And this is meant to challenge your balance a little bit. So core starts to get involved. Stabilizing muscles start to get involved. All right, let's do 3 more of these guys. All right, one more, make it a good one, nice and low. And there it is. All right, now step wide. This time it's gonna be your left foot that points towards the left side of the room. Reach your arms up, and then down into that side lunge, down to that warrior 2. Inhale brings you up, and exhale brings you back down. So again, moving with your breath. All right, one more time. Take it nice and deep. Now flip your palms to point towards me and just give a little pulse. Good, so palms facing in front of you. Right at shoulder height. Good, it doesn't have to be a big movement, just forward and back about an inch. All right, after a couple of those, we're gonna flip your palms now to face behind you. It's a little just kind of softening of the elbows, and you press back. Oh, but what happened to that lunge in your leg? Yeah, bend that front knee a little bit more, that left knee a little bit more. Keep the pulse, keep the pulse. All right, breathe with it for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stand up, shake it out a little bit. Bring your feet in. So we're gonna stand up nice and tall in the middle of your mat, reach your arms up. Then watch, I'm gonna cross my right leg behind my left and come into a curtsy lunge. So I'm bending both knees, and then I reach up. So there's a big arm circle, and then I'm crouching into this little ball, engaging like crazy through my inner thighs to bring myself back up. Come up as high as you can, squat down low. You guys feeling the inner thighs? Okay, we're gonna really feel them. So next time you come across, doesn't matter which side you're on because we're gonna do them both. Hands to your heart, let's hit a little bit of a pulse. Pulse, so we're just staying in the work. Nice and low. Squeeze your inner thighs together. This reminds me of my daughter when she's trying to tell me that she doesn't need to go potty, but we all know she does. Why do kids do that? Tiny pulse, tiny pulse. Oh my gosh, for 4, and 3, and 2. We're gonna hit the other side, but give it a little shake, give it a little dance. And here we go, other side. Take it nice and low. Good. Breathe and squeeze, breathe and squeeze. We're almost there. Here for 8, 7, lower tighter, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is, shake it out. Now make your way down to your mat, maybe grab a little sip of water on the way. And here we go. Find boat pose. Navasana, we've been here a lot, so nice flat back, lift through your heart, legs lift, belly turns on. Okay, so from here, sink it down to that low boat shape, and then we're gonna come up, but we're gonna twist to the right. And then we're gonna come down, up and twist to the left, bring it down, up, twist and squeeze. So staying long through the back this whole time. And use your breath. Your breath is a tool. As you come up, you twist. Inhale to expand. We're gonna come up 3 more times each side. You got this. We're almost there. Finish strong with me. And 1 more each side. And release. Stretch along. Let your lower back lift up. Bend your knees. Let's take a quick figure 4 stretch. So right ankle on top of your left knee. Pull everything in, relax your head down. I like to kind of shift side to side just with the lower body. And unwind, give your legs a hug. Let's twist them up the other way. Left ankle to right knee, pull it all in. Start to feel yourself soften with your exhalations. Every time you breathe out, let a little bit more space in. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll forwards and backwards. Come on back up, hands come to the heart. And we'll bow forward. Namaste, friends. Great job, you guys rocked it. Day 3 is in the books. So let me know that you're still with me, that you're still hanging on strong by commenting, let's say, rocked it down below. Drop a comment saying rocked it. Also, click like and make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you aren't already.